All right, here we go. Today's hip flow is gonna be a spicy one. We're gonna work hips and you need minimal to no equipment. It's gonna be tough and you will feel it, don't get it wrong. We're gonna do some controlled articular rotations to get the hips warmed up. We'll do some specific rotation activation work. We're gonna do some kinetic stretching and it's gonna be glorious, I promise. You ready? Just something to hang on to. We're gonna create a little bit of tension, and I really want you to focus and isolate the hip and try not to tilt the pelvis or move the spine at all. Everything else is in concrete, everything comes from here. Ready? Brace the core. You can even squeeze this fist to irradiate some tension throughout the whole body, and then we abduct this leg away. Pull, squeeze right there. Use the hip to rotate the toe up. Then we're gonna squeeze the adductor, the inside of the thigh, come across. When you get stuck there, think bend the knee, bring this heel up to this opposite armpit. Then bring the heel under the knee, even more height. Try not to drop. Continue to face everything forward as we abduct this out to the side. Try not to drop the knee as you rotate up. Now, big circle, squeeze all the way around. Squeeze the hamstring and glutes, knees meet, and reverse that path. Straight up and back, open to the side, and then knee goes up and back, heel comes underneath. Across into this triple flexion position, rotate up, and control on the way down. One more pass, a little more range this time. Really try and trace the outer edge of what that hip capsule can do as we come across. Heel to opposite armpit, fight for height, lots of compression here. Heel under the knee as we send it out to the side. Try not to drop the knee as you rotate up. Trace that outer edge all the way around. Knees meet, straight up and back, open to the side. Good, squeeze here, rotate up and back, bring it across, knee directly in front, rotate up one last time, control on the way down. Let's go to the other side. Same thing here. Use the hip to abduct that leg away, squeeze. Use the hip to rotate the toe up, squeeze the inner thigh as you come across, heel to opposite armpit, lots of compression here, even more as we come into triple flexion, open. Good, brace the core, rotate up, squeeze, big circle all the way around. Eventually the knees meet. Now straight up and back. Then we open, squeeze here, rotate up and back. Bring it across in front, rotate up and control on the way down. One more time. Open, rotate, come across. Bend that knee, heel to opposite armpit, even more height here, lots of compression in the hip. Try not to drop the knee as we open. Now we rotate up, squeeze, big circle all the way around. Keep those ribs tucked, especially as you kick straight back. Squeeze the glutes and hamstrings, open to the side. Knee goes up and back, heel comes underneath, come across. Freeze here, rotate up, and control on the way down. Beautiful. Now that we've got the hips moving a little bit, let's check in on our rotation and start to potentiate everything because we're gonna go to the ground next. So we'll really get the hips rotating here. The first thing I'm gonna do is I need to find a seat where my foot can't contact the ground. So something with a little bit of height. I'm gonna press my palms into the box or the seat, whatever you're using, so that I can brace, but also so that I can just lift the knee up slightly so it's in line with the top of the hip. From here, we're gonna rotate the heel across the body, but I don't want any other movement. The axis of rotation goes through here. When you get to your end range, I want you to contract and try and push a little bit further, so hard contractions. Let's get the intensity high on these. Ready? Lift the knee up, rotate the inside of the heel up to the opposite armpit, and now go a little higher. Squeeze, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. And now we're gonna rotate the other way. The heel goes away from the body. If you can, you might get a little cramping going on here. Squeeze, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo, spicy. Again, rotate across and a little more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rotate the heel out and away. See if you can get the outside of the hip to cramp right there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, last one. Rotate up, squeeze, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rotate out, and squeeze, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. So this is your active range in your hip's ability to rotate. Really important, all functions of the hip rely on your hip's ability to rotate. So if we can improve this, which we're gonna do next, we'll give you a better hip, and then everything gets better. Ready? Knee up and rotate across. Make sure no other compensations, just from the hip, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then kick the heel out. Good, and squeeze the outside of the hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Working hard over here, hope you are too. Rotate up, squeeze. 5, 4, a little more. 2, 1, rotate out, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rotate across, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rotate out, and squeeze out here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, starting to get warm in here. Okay, so that's your active range. Hips should be really warmed up now and ready to do the real work. Yeah, we still got more to do. Okay, we're gonna go to the floor. We're gonna use our 90-90 as our base position. It's a nice position to work on hip rotation from because you need minimal equipment. Just make sure, we're gonna start on this first leg, make sure that the heel is in line with or slightly further away from the knee. On this one, try not to have the heel in too close. We're gonna rotate towards this front knee, and now I'm just gonna reach my belly button forward towards that knee until I feel a stretch in the back pocket area. This is my left leg forward, so in my left butt cheek I should feel. You can even place your hands on the ground and just lift yourself slightly to pull your butt cheek out, settle down, tip the pelvis forward, tailbone to the sky. Don't fold like this. Stay nice and upright as we reach forward. We're gonna hang out here for a few seconds and see if we can get that hip to release a little bit. Then we're gonna build up and we're gonna do some contractions in this position. We're gonna flow through, these are called rails and pails, so progressive and regressive contractions, isometric loading, to hopefully expand the active range that you have with your hip. Ready? Let's go. Deep breath in. Long exhale. One more. Deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Exhale until you get all the air out of the lungs. Hold a little bit of tension. Now, pretend there's a scale under your knee and ankle. Press the knee down a little bit, but get the scale under the ankle to read a little bit more. Just 10 pounds. Now 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, keep pressing, and now press as hard as you can. Hold here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, don't ease up. 3, 2, 1, relax and try and lift. Try and pull yourself deeper into that position by making your ankle light. Use the stuff on the front. Pull, pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause here. Now, go back to the tissue in the back pocket and use that tissue. Press very light on the fingertips if you're using your hands and press up and away. Freeze here, use the stuff on the front side, pull yourself deeper, pull. Very light on the fingers if you're using your fingers at all. Good. All the way down deep, and now press, push up. Good. Use the stuff here, pull yourself down. Try and lift that ankle, ankle light. Good, one more, press. And from here, pull, last one. Good, press your way out of it. And rest. Whew. So when we were on the box and we were lifting the ankle up, that's the position that we're working here. The cool thing is as you use the front side to pull yourself down, the tissue on the back side should release and give you a little more space. So hopefully you can get into a deeper stretch than you otherwise would. All right, let's switch sides. We'll do the same external rotation on this side. So now I've got my right leg forward. I'm going to keep my ankle in line with or slightly in front of the knee. Up, pull my butt cheek out, settle down, tip the pelvis forward, and reach until I feel a nice stretch in that back pocket area. And we're just going to hang out here and breathe. You can also scan the zone a little bit, always looking for the path of most resistance. So I'm looking for where do I feel the greatest stretch, and then I'm going to settle in there. I don't want to avoid that stretch because that's always going to be the limiting factor. Good. Try and flatten out the pelvis. So try and reach the inside of the left leg towards the ground, assuming you're working the right leg with me. And continue to tip forward. And breathe. Deep inhale. Nice long exhale. And let's do that one more time. Deep inhale. Nice long exhale. This time get all the air out of the lungs. And now, wherever you feel that stretch, use that tissue, press the knee down, but press the ankle down a little harder. Let's go 10%. Gentle push. And then ramp up to 20. And then 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I need you to push as hard as you can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ramp down. Use the front side. Pull yourself deeper in that position. Try and get your ankle off the ground as you try and squish your torso into your inner thigh. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold there. Ramp down. Press the knee and ankle down. Very light on the fingertips to push out of that position. And then use the front side to pull yourself back deep. See if you can get a little deeper into that position. More contact of torso to thigh, and then use the back pocket area. Press to come out. Good. And then pull yourself deeper. Pull. Good. And last one. Press to come out. Whew. Spicy. All right. Good. Move those hips around a little bit, see how everything feels. All right, so that was external rotation. Now we're gonna work internal rotation. This one's a little trickier to find for most people. I'll give you the cues to set it up, but the more that you practice this and look for a feeling, don't replicate a position, try and replicate a sensation. And remember when we were on the box and we were rotating the heel out, away? That's the feeling that I want to replicate here. So if you can, 90 degrees. If it's too much on the knee, folks, by the way, just pull the heel in a little bit. That usually tends to alleviate the pressure on the knee. But from here, I want to think about reaching this, the inside of the underside of the thigh to the ground. And then I'm going to rotate, see if I can get on top of this back hip while I reach my butt cheek kind of down and away this way. And then I'm trying to look at that ankle. But ultimately, what I'm trying to find is a stretch on the underside and maybe some bunching up on the top side here as well. Okay, so the progressive side is underneath, the stretch side, and then the stuff that's bunching up, the regressive side is on top. Try and go nice and tall. If you need to, you can also lean back. Sometimes this helps. Make sure you're not bunching up here and cramping. I want it down into the hip. So we'll go here, a couple deep breaths. Then the kinetic, we'll start with a progressive and regressive contraction. So, and then we'll do kinetic stretching after, like we did for external. Ready? Deep breath. Long exhale. Press that knee down. Press that ankle 10%. Use the underside of the thigh. Ramp up 20%. 30, 40, 50. Keep going. 60, 70. Push as hard as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Use the stuff on the top. Try and lift your ankle. Keep the knee where it is. Lift your ankle to pull yourself into a deeper position. Coming from the hip. Hold. Good. Keep holding. Keep pulling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ramp down. Now, press the ankle to push out of the position, and then lift the ankle to pull yourself back into it. Maybe you get a little cramp going here. Woo. And then press to come out, and pull to come back in. One more. Press to come out, and then pull to come back in. And relax. Oh, man. That's spicy. All right, we still got the other side. We're not done yet. Okay, once again, heel ideally 90 degrees. If it's too much on the knee, you can pull the heel in. And then from here, I want to corkscrew my way to the back, try and reach this back butt cheek to the ground, try and get the inner thigh in contact with the ground, and I'm trying to face this hip. And you can sit back a little bit more, or you can get on top of that hip, whichever one you feel. But ideally, the sensation that you're chasing is a bunching up on the top of the hip, and maybe a stretch underneath, or both. And we're just going to hang out here for a few deep breaths and try and calm the nervous system and relax. Nice long exhales. Deep inhale. Nice long exhale. One more deep breath in. Nice long, gentle exhales. Good. Hold a little bit of tension in the abdominals. Press that knee down. Let's start to press that ankle down 10%. 20, 30, 40, 50. Keep going, 60, 70, as hard as you can, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the knee there. Try and lift the ankle to pull yourself into a deeper position. Squeeze here. Bonus points for cramps. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite. Start to press the inside of the ankle down to push yourself out of that position, and then lift the ankle up. Keep the knee down to pull yourself deeper into that position. And then switch, press to come out, and then lift to go back in. It's not a huge movement. Last one, press to come out, and pull to come back in. Lift the ankle up. Slowly come out of that position. Whew. All right, so rails and pails, regressive and progressive angular isometric loading are great tools to expand your active range. The difference if you want to expand your passive range is we would do longer passive holds. But today's focus is all about active range, and we got one more for you. I just want to tie it all in together, and this is how we're going to do it. We're going to find ourselves in this center position called bear sit. So I want to be nice and tall, kickstand my hands back, and you can use as much or as little hands as you want. I like to use a little bit of hands, and then I'm going to fight using the outside of my hips to pull my knees as far apart. We're going to do 5 passes per side, going from bear sit to 90-90. We're going to do it together. Real slow. The name of the game is keeping as much distance between the knees as I can. So I'm squeezing the outside of the hips. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reach my left knee to the ground, keeping my right knee as far away as I can. Only then, when I get to the ground, am I going to rotate this knee down and come into 90-90. And then this knee comes up, keeping this knee down as long as I can, as far as I can. When I get stuck here, then I go back to bear sit and we go to the other side. Ready? It's going to be spicy. Here we go. Nice and tall, dump the pelvis forward, pull the knees as far apart as you can. Let's go right knee to the ground. Keep that left knee far apart, work for it. Press the right knee into the ground, and then we rotate the left leg here. Full rotate into 90-90. Pull yourself into that position. Press the knee out, and then we keep the right knee on the ground as we open that left knee up and go to the other side as far apart as we can. Switch hands if you need to. Left knee down, and then the right knee follows here. Pull yourself deep into that 90-90 position. Press the ground away with the knee, and then the right knee comes away as much distance as you can. Back through bear sit. Here we go. Right knee down, keep that left knee away. Rotate that left knee down, up into 90-90. Pull yourself into that deep position, and now press. And we go left, open. Good, as far as you can apart. Let's go. Bring that left knee down, keep that right knee away. Now we rotate down. Pull yourself into that position, feel the stretch in the back, then we press, and then we go right knee. This is round 3. We're going 5. Good. Knees as far apart as we can. Right knee down, and then we rotate 90-90, pull, push away, open the left knee. Good. Far apart as we can. Left. Good. Now the right comes down. Use the regressive tissue to pull, the progressive tissue to push away. I think we got 2 more. I lost count. I don't know. All the blood's left my head. It's in my hips now. Good. Right knee down. Left. Here we go. Rotate, pull, push away. Left knee, far apart as we can. Good. Left knee down. Right. Pull, push away. Last one. Rotate. Good. Really squeeze the outer thighs. Good. Switch to the other side. Right knee goes down. Left. Pull yourself into a deeper position. Now we push away. Open up the hips as far as you can. Last one on the left side. Good. Left knee press into the ground first. Now the right knee comes down. Pull yourself into a deeper position. Push. Let's end it there. Good. We went through it all. Hip cars, we did some rails and pails, some kinetic stretching, and then some movement paths. Hips should feel spicy. Listen, you can use that just to improve hip range of motion. You can also use that in preparation for a squat day. Maybe you don't do quite as many, but hips should be feeling spicy. And see how deep your squat is after you do a session like that. Appreciate you. We'll see you on the next one.